FDSG moving up left-hand side, navy blue jerseys on. They're one of the teams who've got absolutely nothing from this race. Last in the team classification, several hours behind. They have not got close to winning a stage yet. Pagliini was in the break once. Pitti came here on Grand Tour debut after an awesome spring, and we're expecting great things of him. They're going to give him a try today. There they are, jerseys on, navy blue there, doing their best to help out Movistar. There's Torres in front of Gaviri on the left-hand side. This is Ganna, who you mentioned, DSM, Firmenich Poster. Now remember, they've got Tobias Lund, who was on fire, wasn't he, at the Tour of Turkey? That's the Lone Ranger. Koski. No support for him, though.
No, and we can see here he's just, surfing the wheels of the GC team there, UAE Emirates, and trying to keep a position. You can see the way when you're trying to do that alone, you get just pushed out a bit, and he got squeezed there as we go through another roundabout, and all through safe, and 8 kilometers to go, but it's all to happen.
I just saw a mechanical problem for one of the riders from Ineos Grenadiers, but it's not Geraint Thomas. He's up there in third wheel on the right-hand side. But there was another teammate stopping with that other rider.
There we go. There we go.
Not sure who it was even then.
You wonder if
and I think it was a bike swap for Taman Arensman. It would seem the only logical explanation for a teammate stopping and getting a bike.
Taman Arensman is not in the front three line of riders, so an issue for Taman Arensman, and this is why this could be a problem. A reminder, if you're new to cycling, there is Arensman now behind the car being helped back on. Of course, any incidents or accidents within the final 3 kilometers, you get the same time. Any issues outside that, and you have a real problem, of course.
Yeah, and you see that number 2 on the jersey, number 8 frame number on the bike. So he's taken the bike of Connor Swift, and that's how the teams will set up. If so-and-so has a problem, you've got the same size bike, you're the one to stop and hand it over. And here's that moment.
There's Swift on the radio.
And Magnus Sheffield just going through, that could have been a terrible moment for the team. He was shoulder to shoulder pushing his way through next to his teammates.
They've sent Narvaez back. This is that super narrowing point at 6.8 k's to go on the roundabout that Adam was talking about. He's mentioned quite a few of these, Sean, and these are going to be big pinch points, nervous moments. Everybody will know, though. They've all sent scouts up ahead today.
Yes, and this is going to be the problem for the Ineos riders to get back here, because we can see at the rear the way it's tightening up, and riders leaving gaps go, but there's still that time to think for Arensman to get back in, and he's getting the drafting of the car.
He almost got something else off the car then that wasn't welcome. Well, it's close call after close call for Taman Arensman. After Sheffield was pushing and shoving just next to him, then the neutral spares car nearly took him out, but he'll make his way safely back into the peloton. What I noticed a moment ago was the Ciclamena jersey, Jonathan Milan, in quite a heavy discussion with someone who I couldn't make out who it was, but pointing the finger, and now things are getting heated with 6k to go.
Look at how strong out this is as well. It's not just the GC riders who need to be at the front here, Sean. Any sprinters who have lost position are going to need a mighty job to get back up on these straights now.
Well, if you lose position and you have to make a big effort to get up, we know the way they're riding here, 60 kilometers per hour. You have to be, looked after by teammates. That is vital to make a good sprint here and stay in this top, 25 riders. But as we have seen there, Milan and a lot of those guys, the tensions is high here, and riders are leaning on each other and pushing, and it's not surprising it's going on.
Caleb Ewan following the wheels there of Ineos Grenadiers. He has Waldscheid on his wheel.
Well, could be the day for Caleb Ewan to sprint all the way to the line in search of victory. Alpecin-Deceuninck, they've been pushed away from the front now by Julien Alaphilippe, but it's looking over the shoulder from the Soudal Quick-Step men, because they cannot see Tim Merlier. He's back behind the team of Alpecin-Deceuninck and waiting for their moment. 5k to go, bit early to be on the front.
Christopher Hamilton just brought up Tobias Lund, but he couldn't bring him all the way to the front. He's dropped him off in there in the mix. He's going to have to fend for himself. Affini a little further back. This now is Van Dijk up there. It's elbows only everywhere. There's not much room at all.
Pitti elbowing Caleb Ewan there, and I think it might have been Pitti that Jonathan Milan was pointing the finger at a while ago. He gets in there, he's rough and ready, Pitti, and he's not a pure sprinter, but he'll throw himself at it.
He's thrown himself onto the wheel of Geraint Thomas right now, who's at the front and being kept at the front right now. This is 4.4 kilometers to go, trying to move up as they can. Lidl Trek, they're a long, long way behind down there. This is a big move now for Milan. 4.2 kilometers to go, and they know that this is a pinch point coming up. Sean Kelly, they have to be at the front. That's Consonni alongside him. This is where it narrows. That really shows course knowledge.
Yes, well, you can see there the pinch point that Adam was talking about, a very, very important one. You have to be in the top places here and all through safely.
4Ks to go. Riders on the outskirts of Padova in northeast Italy. The Veneto, one of the cycling homes of a cycling mad nation, but it's plenty of obstacles for these riders as they're on the way to the beautiful central square of Prato della Valle. There's riders everywhere though. Tudor Pro Cycling in those black jerseys, red helmets moving up. Every kilometre or two we have a roundabout or a pinch point, and you can tell when they're getting the call, when they're moving. It's Trentin now who brings them to the front.
All starting to mass towards the front, 3.5k to go, and I just saw the first ride of Alpecin de Koning. He got up to Max Walscheid, so I'll just push in here. Max Walscheid, 2 metres, 90 kilo. You ain't pushing in on him. He kept moving towards the front, but they're dragging Caden Groves up to the head of the field now, Alpecin de Koning.
Ineos going to disappear from the front. It was Ganna doing a great job with Swift to keep Thomas there. Coming to 3Ks to go. Magliaro's on the right hand side as we look at it now. This is Alaphilippe on the left hand side. Going up to that magic number now. 3 kilometre to go. Banner will be approaching. That is it. So anybody through here now with any incident or accident gets the same time in the general classification. The likes of Pogacar and company can be out of the way if they want to be out the way. For now, you can see Milan moving up onto the wheel of Pitti and a couple of riders from Groupama FDJ. Alaphilippe's at the front, but the rest of his team, Van Leeuwenberg on the left-hand side, Robbie, and Medlier further back.
Yep, Van Leeuwenberg on the wheel of the riders from Intermarché. They swing across and shut everybody down to the barriers. So as the road slings, if you're on the wrong side, you're on the brakes, you're losing positions and vital energy that you want to save for the sprint. Lidl Trek in the middle. Jasper Stuyven's starting to push his way in. Consonni on his wheel, so they're set up now for Jonathan Milan. They are all in order and ready for takeoff, and Caleb Ewan is on the wheel of Milan for now.
Magnus Mikkel's a little further back than his teammate. He's just waiting with Caden Groves, but the experienced Sean of Matteo Trentin coming to 2 kilometres to go. This is such a nervy build-up.
Well, this is a real big one here. We can see Little Trek just waiting in the middle there, but Trentin's, want to position his man here, and this is all about being there but not giving too much, because with 2 kilometres to go, you have to be able to continue with your sprinter to that point where we turn at least just before the kilometre mark, the left-hander, and drop him off.
Milan moved out to the right now by his team. They threatened to get shut in when Groupama came across, wiggle their way out and just pushing back towards the front. And Elkowski just edging in on Caleb Ewan on the wheel of Jonathan Milan, as Tudor are now in control for Alberto Dainese.
Look on the left as we look at it blue and white. This is Van Leeuwenberg doing a big job to keep Medlier up towards the front. There's not too many left to lead their sprinters out at the minute. Caleb Ewan is in a better position, but he's having to hit the wind a little himself. Up there too is Mikkels. On the right you can see Pascal Lon. He's at home today. He's going to have a go. Why not? Through the centre, Milan, you can spot him a mile off. There's Walscheid as well, but the man he's supposed to be leading out is on the left as we look at it. Coming up to 1 kilometre to go now. When we get through, it's a left turn coming up, Robbie.
Sharp left turn, everyone diving in, and we've got dry roads. That is a godsend thing as they come through. Tudor in control, Dainese in second wheel.
Gavidia a little further down. He has Chimolai with him, coming up to 700 metres to go now. Big right turn coming up. Look at how it narrows. It squeezes. It squashes. They know they're going right. There's Froidevaux, and it's Dainese now who's on the wheel of Consonni. Consonni's on the radio though and asking whereabouts Milan is. The answer is he's off. Yes, he's 5-6 wheels back. He's shaking his head. He's not happy. Here's the final right turn. There is Turns who takes it. Consonni's on the wheel, and Milan's going to have to do it himself if he moves up now. They still lead him out. They look around for him. He's not there. They wait. They watch. The speed is knocked off. There's an opportunity to come from behind. There is Milan in the purple. Keep your eyes out on Groves. Dainese is there as well. An opportunity for Ostetel. But look at Alberto Dainese. He's in a perfect position on the right hand side in the black. Here's Medlier on the left hand side. They all go to the line. Milan through the centre though. Milan through the centre. On the left there it's Medlier who takes the win. Tim Medlier who takes the second win for his team in the sprints at this Giro. 5 or 6